We're about to leave!
Here we go! Let's get the job done! Lighting up!
sing this song. There's dirt to shift and bugs to hit. I wouldn't trade any of it. Bugs that fly and bugs that crawl in the air and on the wall. Web and acid, shell and bone. Watch that bolt dead for she blows. Be home for rock and stone. Bend your backs to take your cold. Dark and dirt is what we know. Deep in rock is where we go. Leave no dwarf behind. Call that resupply. You don't rock and stone. You ain't coming home. Leave no dwarf behind. Call that resupply.
Rock and stone!
Rock and stone. Dwarf is coming home. To take your gold. Dark and dirt is what we know. Deep in rock is where we go.
Hello miners, and welcome to Deep Rock Galactic. Deep Rock Galactic is a 1 to 4 player co-op FPS, and very much focused on two things: mining minerals and blowing up alien monsters. You are a dwarven combat miner, part of a team of up to 4 highly skilled specialists working for the space mining corporation Deep Rock Galactic. Between each mission, you'll be able to choose between 4 different classes. The gunner is the guy with the Gatling gun, the bread and butter heavy combat miner, found at the front of his team and putting down a blistering hail of gunfire. His primary job is simple: area denial, putting his rapid-fire weaponry, heavy revolver, and grenades to good use in keeping his team safe from the slavering hordes. Among his equipment, you'll also find a deployable shield generator, capable of shielding the entire team for a limited time, as well as the ever-handy zipline gun that lets him put up zip lines across the deep chasms you'll come across. The Scout is all about lighting and mobility, which is good since the caves of Hoxxes are renowned for their impenetrable gloom. While all dwarves carry flares to light up the dark, the Scout is the only one with a dedicated flare gun to fire special, high-intensity flares over long distances. Besides his assault rifle, sawed-off shotgun, and freeze grenades, he also comes equipped with a rechargeable grappling gun that lets him quickly escape enemies and zip around the environment pretty much exactly how he wants. The Engineer, meanwhile, is a quite different beast. The Engineer supports the team by plunking down automated turrets and thus helps secure zones for longer-term mining or preparing for incoming alien swarms. And once they arrive, he is conveniently equipped with a rapid-fire shotgun as well as a heavy-duty grenade launcher for clearing out packs of smaller aliens in a single blow. When he's not setting off massive explosions, he usually got his platform gun equipped, a most ingenious tool that allows him to set up handy platforms for himself and his teammates. And finally, the Driller, the miniest of the combat miners. As the name implies, he comes equipped for the task with a set of titanium drills, letting him chew through rock and stone like butter. And for range, he carries a small caliber pistol as well as a devastating flamethrower for laying down sheets of sticky flame and incinerating anything in his path. Deep Rock Galactic is at heart a co-op game, but in case you should want to traverse the depths of Hoxxes alone, that is fully possible. Going on solo missions gives you all the same options as otherwise, and also gives you an AI companion, your trusty robot sidekick, Bosco. He will follow along as you head down, and while he is no dwarf, he will dig minerals, shoot enemies, and light up the caves according to your orders. At mission's end, you will return to the orbital space rig. This is where you get to make use of your hard-earned credits and minerals. Spend them on dozens and dozens of gear upgrades for your weapons, tools, and personal robots. And complete milestones to unlock special perks to improve your mining performance. But what good is all that if you don't look good doing it? At the DRG Cosmetics shop, you'll find everything a growing dwarf needs to look his best. And at the end of a busy day at work, head to the cozy Abyss Bar for some R&R. Wet your whistle with one of our many special dwarf brews, or perhaps get your groove on over by the jukebox. This is Mission Control, signing off. Welcome aboard, miners. Hello miners, and welcome to this introduction to DRG's latest update, Season 1 Rival Incursion. So, what's all this about Season 1? Well, it's two things. Firstly, it's our way to start theming our updates more, to build more of a narrative into what we're doing. And the first point of that is our new mission type, Industrial Sabotage. A new player has arrived on Hoxxes. A rival corporation of dastardly robots has begun prospecting efforts on our lucrative little ball of dirt, and management will have none of it. You and your team will be sent in deep to locate the rival data vault, a fortified hub facility where the rival robots gather all their prospecting data, and to get away safely with that data rack. The data vault is protected by a lethal force field, which must be shut down to access the vault. To do so, you must locate two power stations by following the cables from the data vault. When you get there, the power stations must be hacked. Don't worry, we're sending in some assistance to help on this part. Hoxxes doesn't work quietly, however, so be prepared for a bit of a fight. Once both power stations are inoperable, the force field can be shut down and you will face your hardest challenge yet. Protecting the data vault is the Caretaker, a huge guardian robot that oversees the operation of the vault itself. This pyramid-shaped monstrosity should provide a challenge to even our most hardened combat miners. Upon defeating the Caretaker, all there's left to do is access the vault, grab the data rack, destroy any remaining guardians, and get the hell out of Dodge. We're not sending you in to deal with this lethal new threat empty-handed. Firstly, R&D have been hard at work cracking the rival robots. You now have a handheld hacking device that will let you hack rival patrol bots and make them fight for you. Secondly, management has seen fit to finally approve 4 new weapon contracts, 1 for each class. That means 4 new primary weapons with full upgrade trees to unlock, dozens of new overclocks to uncover, and tons of frameworks to find. The gunner gets the Hurricane, a devastating micro-missile launcher that we trust will be only too welcome in his arsenal. Hit the trigger and shower your enemies in volleys of remote-controlled rockets. What could be better? Meanwhile, the Scout has grabbed the Plasma Carbine, a high-capacity, rapid-fire plasma thrower that'll melt anything in your path with no need to swap magazines. Just mind that overheat. You don't want the fusion battery blowing up in your face. The engineer has jury-rigged his own, the Lock 1 Smart Rifle, a fiendish bit of engineering that'll let you lock onto enemies and let loose flurries of lead with surgical precision. We realize dwarves are not big on precision, but we suspect this one might be just up your alley. And lastly, the driller has been given an industrial-grade corrosive sludge pump. All that corrosive goo we keep around, fling it at your enemies and watch them dissolve into foaming puddles of screaming ichor. Management has begun a brand new incentive program to distinguish our most dedicated employees. This is also the second part of the whole Season 1 thing, to act as a convenient shell for a brand new performance pass, Deep Rock Galactic's take on a battle pass. Season 1 brings you 100 levels of unlocks, challenges to complete, and bonuses to collect, all completely free. Earning performance points is how you advance through the season's 100 levels. You earn these simply by completing missions, alongside hefty bonuses paid out for completing season challenges. Furthermore, during missions you may recover data cells for even further bonuses. Do so by chasing down a rival prospector drone and destroying it, or find a rival data deposit, hack it, and recover the data cell inside. Some season levels grant you rewards directly, while others grant you scripts. Scripts are company credit tokens that let you unlock a single field of your choice on the new and poetically named cosmetic tree. And what will all your hard work get you? Such treasures, my friends. New beards, helmets, pickaxe parts, paint jobs, satchels of crafting materials, and fat stacks of cold, hard cash. And the coup de grace, a brand new weapon framework for every gun available. And fear not, completionists. Once the season ends, we still fully intend to make it possible to obtain any items you may have missed out on. Exactly how shall remain a secret for now. To commemorate the release of Season 1, we'll also be releasing a new DLC pack, aptly named Rival Tech. The Rival Tech pack will let you deck out all your guns in theme with our new enemies. No reason to let all those nice bits go to waste after all. The update, of course, also includes all the usual under-the-hood improvements and additions. And yes, we heard you, that also means a few more loadout slots for you to toy around with. We trust you will spend them wisely. This is Mission Control, signing off. Rock and Stone.
Rock and roll! Shredders! Don't get him in your beard! Hey, the rock Hoxxes is getting into my suit!
Hello miners, and welcome once again for another DRG update, Season 3, Plaguefall. The rivals have been pushed back for the moment, but only just in time for a brand new threat to rear its ugly head. An insidious lithophage, a sickness of the very rock beneath our feet, has struck Hoxxes. Let's get right into the boil-ridden meat of the new season. A rogue comet is passing through the system, shedding hundreds of infected meteoroids as the gravitational forces tear it apart. So far, every single one has carried with it a dormant form of rock pox, and each one represents a clear and present danger to the Hoxxian ecosystem.
This crap's what's eating Hoxxes.
Be on the alert for meteor strikes during your normal missions. They may occur at any time, anywhere. If one happens during your mission, clear out the impact zone immediately and get ready to get cracking before you're overtaken by angry locals coming to investigate. Powerful rock cracker modules will be sent in from the space rig to assist you. These must be hooked up to the meteorite before the plague hearts inside react to the environment and start infecting everything around it. The hearts themselves are highly prized by the R&D department, so be sure to bring them back for a hefty bonus. Just, treat them with care, please. Dozens of meteoroids make it through our net, and the plague hearts inside quickly start maturing, violently so. This is why you'll see a new warning on the mission map. Lithophage outbreak. These are areas in which the plague hearts have evolved into full contagion spikes, rapidly infecting the local wildlife and spreading across the cave like a, well, plague. It's up to DRG to get in there and clean house. Stat. Your mission: destroy the contagion spikes and the spreading corruption with R&D's brand new anti-contaminant tools. Be extra mindful of the creeping tide of plague larvae erupting from the spikes as you work, and be prepared for swarms of glyphids that have already been struck by the rock pox and seek to disrupt your endeavors. And lastly, take special care not to touch anything. The rock pox is a particularly vicious thing, and it will react with extreme hostility to anything that gets too close. R&D recommends keeping direct contact to an absolute minimum. The long-term effects could be undesirable.
This is a very unhealthy work environment.
It's a dirty job, miners, but someone has to do it. We can't think of anyone more suitable for the job than you. As has become par for the course, There will be plenty of incentive to do your part. First of those are another round of additions to your arsenal, this time in the shape of new throwables. The Scout has gotten his hands on the Voltaic Stun Sweeper, an electric boomerang that bounces from target to target, electrocuting anything hostile on the way. No mentions of shrimps or barbies, please. The driller has seen fit to repurpose one of his favorite power tools. He is now in possession of the spring-loaded Ripper, a motorized saw that powers along the ground and even up sheer walls, slicing and dicing any bug it hits. The engineer has worked closely with R&D, and they have successfully made a portable shredder swarm from captured and reprogrammed shredder drones. Throw it on the ground to activate your very own posse of hacked drones that attack anything hostile on sight. And the gunner gets the tactical lead burster. It's a grenade with a gun on it, because of course it is.
Dodge this!
Throw and attach this device to any surface and it will saturate the surrounding area in a blistering hail of lead. On top of all that, a brand new performance pass with another 100 levels of unlocks will be activated, alongside an all-new cosmetic tree loaded to the gills with cosmetics.
This is nice!
This of course means Season 2 is coming to an end, so now is the time to get mining if you still have anything you are dying to unlock right away. That said, don't fret. Anything you've yet to unlock will simply be added to the ordinary loot pools in the game. Nothing goes away.
Very nice!
As we continue our exploration of Hoxxes, it only makes sense that we get some new sights on occasion. You can expect to see dozens of new cave shapes on missions now, with a special emphasis on point extraction missions that have been sorely lacking for a while. Don't get lost now. And that is it for this update, miners. Management wishes you all safe excursions under these new circumstances. Welcome to Season 3, Plaguefall. This is Mission Control signing off. Rock and Stone.
Okay, guess this is not the water dispenser. consider the red expendable, but not us.